the days when I get less quality sleep, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about the amount of sleep, but it's the quality of sleep. When I wake up and I'm just exhausted, wake up exhausted, I know I will have one of those days unless I am strategic. And so I've learned that when I'm tired, I don't think, I don't analyze my life. I don't,
Don't make important decisions.
I don't try to think about, I'm going to be doomed to mediocrity. I never think about that when I'm tired because I know that I'm not in a good state to think about those types of things. And so what I do is somehow change my state. One, I don't take naps. They're not very effective for me. But what I will do is do things that make me feel better. One way I found to be more productive when I don't feel like being productive is to do the things I want to do. So maybe I don't want to write some email or do something that's really brain intensive, but I do want to go plant my garden or, decorate a room or something like that. It's productive, but it's a different form of work. That really helps me a lot on those types of days where I'm like, okay, I can't do this, but I am going to do this. And that's still helping me with my goals because it is one of my goals. I want to organize this. I want to decorate that. I want to plan this. I want to whatever. And it's an easier route into more productivity, but in a different way. The reason why it's so powerful is that there are so many things outside of our control that we have to have these tools, so to say, in our pocket to help us be in the states we want to be in. Even this morning, okay, we woke up, Greg and I had a nice little chat in our room, which was fun. And then I came out and we bought a hostel that we're turning into a resort. It's going to be the World School Family Resort. We're very excited about this here in Portugal. And it also has 15 acres. And we bought a bunch of animals. We bought 4 ducks. We already had, 2 chickens? We bought 2 more hens, a rooster, 4 ducks, and 3 rabbits. Well, this was just on Sunday. It's not even been 1 week. And this morning, our second rabbit died, or we found it dead. And it was kind of depressing because the other one already died. It got dropped by one of my children. And so it died, which was heartbreaking to everybody involved. And then this morning, we woke up and this one was dead. We don't know why. And so it was like kind of depressing. We're like, oh, this is just so sad. And I get it. It's just a rabbit dying. But what I'm trying to illustrate is that every single day we have things happening that can make us feel sad, depressed, angry, annoyed, frustrated, whatever it is. Like there's always stuff. It's just outside of our control, right? I mean, you can try to learn why your rabbits die and prevent it, but sometimes they just die. And you have to be strategic about how you're going to feel. Now, it's okay to, be sad about that or to grieve or whatever, but if that then carries over into the rest of the day, and especially the next day and the day after that, and it becomes like your personality, that's when we get into trouble. That's when we cannot create the life that we want because while we're not in control of what happens to us, we have to be in control of what we do about it.
Yep.
And how we feel about it. That is within our control. And so the strategies that we're talking about help us to do that, to stay in control of our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings, and ultimately our days, our habits, and our life. That's how we create the life we want, is by choosing how we're going to do all of those things.